I came to buy design out of sheer frustration, just years and years of poor dental work, and wanted a long-term solution. So ever since my second teeth came in, my permanent teeth came in, my enamel started flaking off. So I don't ever remember a time where I didn't have something wrong with my teeth. There was no judgment on how I had taken care of my teeth previously, or what I was going to need, the extensive work I was going to need. They made me feel very at home and comfortable with the whole process. When the office first told me about the All-on-4s, of course I was nervous about having all of my top teeth pulled out. I feel that I'm too young for dentures. It was a scary idea. I was thinking it was going to be painful, that this was going to be, out of work for more, a week at least. So for an All-on-4, the procedure includes removing all of the top teeth, putting in 4 implant posts, and then they made a temporary design where they put it on. So when I left with a full set of teeth. They told me they were going to help me take care of the finances. They were going to make sure that I had the support that I needed during the process, and were painstakingly careful about every single step. I felt very comfortable here. From the first day when I walked into the waiting room, another woman had just finished her process and she was hugging the dentist, and I thought that was really strange. Who hugs their dentist? But I hugged my dentist when I was done. So the procedure was surprisingly easy. I knew that everyone I had spoken to said it was a piece of cake, and 3 days of healing time, and I still had these reservations, but it was more than accurate. It was spot on. And I went home, and the next day I was surprised that I came in here for my follow-up, and I was able to talk, and it was comfortable, and there was no pain, like none. That was my first positive dental visit in my history of my life. Like, I wanted to cry because he said, "Good job." And I never hear that in regards to my teeth, so that was exciting. Dr. Saylor is very calming. He will listen to you. You can tell him what your fears are. Every time I come here, no matter who is greeting me at the door, they know my name. If I've spoken to them before and I shared a story about my children, they remember that story. There's something just so personal about each person, so you can't help but feel like they're here just for you. I would definitely recommend here. As a matter of fact, I have. I couldn't think of sending someone anywhere else, and it's throughout the procedure and the care that you get after the fact, and when you call, there's just not one aspect of this entire procedure that I have not even the minute complaint about. It's just been perfect from day one.